Hey guys, Bill here with Catch-22, and I've got a Lucky Tackle Box unboxing for you today. I haven't done one of these on camera in quite some time, so I'm pretty excited to get into this. I did want to mention though that I signed up for a 3-box subscription, which got me a free t-shirt. Only thing is I believe the largest size I went up to was XL, and I gotta say, XL for me was about 15-20 years ago. So I sent them an email. I said, hey, would you guys be willing to substitute a hat for the t-shirt? If not, you can send a small and I'll give one to my daughter. And they sent me a small t-shirt for my daughter, but they also sent me the hat. So really cool. Thanks to Lucky Tackle Box. I appreciate it. You didn't have to do that, but that was pretty cool. Anyways, let's get into this box. This is a Lucky Tackle Box, Bass Edition XL. So, for those of you who don't know, Lucky Tackle Box is a subscription service, a lot like Loot Crate or Battle Box, for instance, but this garners towards fishing. So, on a monthly basis, sent to your door is this box, and in this box, you will find lures and baits and tackle geared towards the type of fishing that you like to do, whether it be panfish or catfish, offshore. This happens to be a bass box. This also happens to be an XL bass box. They come in a regular box, which is $15. This XL box is $25, and I believe there's even a third tier. In this XL box, it is estimated to have a $40 value of baits. We're going to crack this open, check it out, see what I got for the month of February. Open sesame. So inside they haven't lost their little touch there. They still wrap it up in a nice little bit of paper. Cool sticker and all that good stuff. I know it's really nothing, but you know what? They're not skimping on things. They haven't begun to cut costs. So we got a big sticker here for the Bait Mate fish attractant. So I'm going to assume that I'm going to find some of this in the box, but nice big sticker. So the very first thing I come across in the box is a tackle guide. This is really cool, guys. On each page, or actually each section, it's a double page spread, you have the baits that are in your box. And this will give you a description of the bait. This will give you some pro tips on how to fish that bait. It even tells you what the recommended gear is for that bait, which is super, super cool. It gives you water depth, on what depth you should be fishing it, and it also gives you location. So in this location, you have things like riprap, docks, rocks, trees. So all the different types of structures that you should be fishing this square bill on. I think that is super cool. It's all right there at your fingertips. So the reason why this tackle guide is so beneficial to someone like me is that I subscribe to Lucky Tackle Box so I can get introduced to some new baits, some new tackles, some new techniques, things that are outside of my comfort zone. We all have the baits that we fish with that give us a lot of confidence, but we're not growing as fishermen if we do not explore other techniques. So when I do come across a bait in a Lucky Tackle Box that I do not fish normally, I might need a little tutorial or a refresher on that bait, and having this resource is super helpful. Super helpful. So good on Lucky Tackle Box. Really smart on their part. That is pretty darn cool. First thing you get in the pack is a pack of Daiichi hooks. They're 3/0 Fat Gap worm hooks. That is like the most versatile size in my opinion. I use that quite often, so I'm excited to get those. Next up, we have a Reaction Strike buzzbait. So you got a white chartreuse buzzbait. It's a 3/8 ounce, and it's by Reaction Strike. Good for them top water days. Next up, we have Baby Pack-A-Craws by Netbait. And these are in Sun Perch. Seems to be a nice full pack here. 9-pack, 3.75 inches. These guys look perfect for punching. So that's fun. We have our Backstabber Lures crankbait. So what's interesting about this crankbait is that you have your typical treble hook at the end of your bait. If you take a look at the bottom, that treble hook that we're so used to seeing is not there. It's actually on top of the bait. I've never used this particular square bill where the hook is on the top versus the bottom. So that'll be pretty interesting. The Backstabber series features 2 hooks that rotate 360 degrees and makes it nearly impossible for fish to throw. There's no bottom hook to hang up because it has been moved to the top of the lure for better hooking power. We have a nice little spinnerbait here, a Dobbins D-Blade Advantage. It's a 1/2 ounce. It's a smaller profile that I'm used to for a 1/2 ounce. I mean, I feel the weight, but again, it's a little bit smaller of a profile. You get this gold willow leaf, and you get that nickel-plated willow leaf as well. So that should create a nice little bit of disturbance in the water. The proper flash, hand-tied silicone skirt, must add needlepoint hook, nickel or gold-plated custom blades, custom head design, ball bearing swivel, .040 high-grade stainless wire, special hook keepers for trailers, and custom head colors. Nice little spinnerbait. So this is really cool, guys. X-Zone Muscleback Craws here. Another smaller profile crawbait. That could be used as punching, that could be used as a jig trailer, that could be dragged along on a Texas or Carolina rig. Really cool. But what's really neat about this is that X-Zone is one of my sponsors. So if you've been watching my channel, you know that I signed up with X-Zone for the 2018 season. And this is really neat and cool because usually when I get plastics in these boxes, I can't really fish with them, which is good for you guys because I end up giving them away in giveaways. But this one I get to keep, I get to fish with. So really, really cool. So excited that they're working with Lucky Tackle Box. They make great plastics, guys, and now they come in a great box. Really cool. Last in the box, guys, is the Strike King half shells, and these are a drop shot bait. They've got a nice little design to their tail, which help it flutter and wag and move in the water as you're twitching your bait along on a drop shot. So that works out really well. It's perfect little color. There's a ton of salt in here I can see already. And drop shotting is one of my favorite techniques. So that's really neat. That's all the baits in the box, and that's a pretty impressive box, I gotta say. You get 1, 2, 3 bags of plastics. You get a spinnerbait. You get a buzz bait, a square bill, and a package of hooks. How cool is that? You can literally cover every column of the water with these baits. You literally can pick up a pole and take this box and do some serious damage on the water. Very cool, very nice box. Lucky Tackle Box, the XL box, Boxo Bass for the month of February. Again, guys, Lucky Tackle Box is a really fun subscription service. I can't recommend it any higher. Pretty good baits, really nice variety, excellent customer service. Lucky Tackle Box. So if you want a Lucky Tackle Box of your own, they've given me a code to give to you guys, so you can get $5 off your first box. So if you check the description down below, you'll find a code that gets you $5 off your first box. How cool is that? Give it a shot. It's really fun. It's Christmas every month. Super cool. Super fun. But until next time, I'm Bill. This is Catch 22, and I'll catch you out on the water.